Hey y'all, I had to come back real quick. Honey, allegedly. We got some breaking news, okay? So, they're saying that 45 is having trouble breathing. I saw a little bit of a press conference a little while ago where his doctor, one of his doctors, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but yesterday there was a special report to where they showed him being walked out to the helicopter and being flown to Walter Reed Medical. I guess it's the military hospital. And so they took him in because, they said he allegedly has been diagnosed with testing positive, him and his wife and other staff members, for COVID, right? So a little while ago, they had another breaking segment, and they said that the doctors are saying that he's having trouble breathing, right? Jim Wright, oh my God, I'm praying for him. I don't wish COVID on nobody. Well, a lot of people are praying for him, and I'm glad you said that because it really is the reason for the video. Now, yesterday, and I said allegedly again, right? Because yesterday I was saying that, I felt like this was all fake news, and he was using this to garner sympathy because he had done so poorly. Hey, Brenda Holyfield, how you doing, love? Because he had been, he had it was such a debacle. The debate was right, and so I was wondering if it was true or not, and also, no, she gone. She'll be back. She just went to go get Sam something to eat cause he at work. Y'all can wait if y'all want to. Okay, what's your name? How you doing, Sedelia? How you doing? All right. How you doing, daughter? You doing okay, daughter? Well, all right. I like your hair, daughter. You welcome. Your pretty cheeks. You very welcome. Yeah, she'll be back in a little bit.
I just live right here on Boyd.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She probably gonna be surprised that I even came. I be telling her I'm coming, but I don't like just popping up.
Yeah.
And she's like, just come on. Like,
yeah, she don't care, child. She love to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
But go sit on the porch right there and wait for her, baby. So, Daria, the kids inside playing a video game. If you want to go in there and play with them, you can go inside too if you want to, baby.
Yes,
you ain't got to sit out here. And so, anyway, y'all, sorry about that. Somebody came to see Brandy, and I had to, one of her little friends, I guess, from school, maybe. Y'all look about the same age, man. Anyway, child. So, yeah, back to, sorry about that. Y'all, I've been getting interrupted all day. See, I have to see. Y'all see why I do these things at home? It's really quiet at my house when it has to be, because it's quiet, okay? Folks know what's going on when I'm at my own house. Go upstairs in my own room, close my door, do my videos, right? So, anyway, he still tweeted, okay, Cobra, come on now. Come on, girl, come on. So, check it out. So, yesterday we theorized. We were saying, and I'm still theorizing today if this is all fake news or not. We were saying, what if it's fake? What if, he really, is, just trying to change the whole narrative because we know he had that debacle, refusing to. How you doing, Miss Matruish? How you doing? Where did you find this out? I need to hear it. Hear it. I actually saw it on I was walking out my door, and I believe it was CNN, I want to say. And then I came and I was headed to my car because the kids is making too much noise at my niece's house, right? So I come to my car to log on YouTube, right? And there's a breaking news article on the Young Turks, TYT, the Young Turks, and he's going into depth about it. And I was like, well, let me click on and let everybody know. Do you see what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's what they're saying, that he's now having trouble breathing. The doctor said he was having trouble. They asked him if he was on oxygen, and the doctor kept saying he's not on oxygen now. And they were, speculating as to where had he been on oxygen before. Oh, here comes Brandy right now. uh, if he had been on oxygen before or not. You know what I mean, honey? They were bragging about how he didn't need oxygen. Right, Maturis. Okay, girl. Hold on, Maturis. Honey, you welcome, Quan. I'm telling y'all, like, this real talk, right? Because it's getting real around here. Let me mature before you leave. And maybe you can expound on this, right? And you two, all of y'all, just think about it. Hear me out, right? Now, we know that in the past, right? Now, say he really does have COVID. Now, like I said, I'm still questioning as to if he really has it or not. Somebody just said he tweeting right now, right? All this and all that. Now, if he don't have it, if it's fake news, I'm not going to be surprised. We know he's done poorly. He's doing poorly in the polls. Biden is leading him, in double-digit margins and all this and all that, right? So what if they done injected or, you know, put something in his water? Because, I'm suspect, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. This is just allegedly. This is just my thinking, right? We gonna spin a whole narrative based on what we know of the past. And we know what we know about assassinations. We know about coups. We know about Vladimir Putin not too long ago, poisoning that guy that was opposing him. Knowing all of this, right? And with he's done pretty much driven a wedge when it comes to racial tensions in this country. He's destroying the country from the seam. His COVID response was lackluster. I mean, he's clearly a criminal. He's done so much negativity, right? What if, just what if, let me see how to put this because I don't want them to snatch this down. I might have to, I might have to take this video down, right? I'm just going to say it. I was looking at a show called, y'all remember that show Scandal? And in the Scandal, they wanted to put the president back in line. So, you got a little friend in her, her daughter. I think her name is Sedelia. Yeah. I told her just go inside because I'm on my live talking about Trump. You know.
She Trump. She ain't a Trump supporter.
Well, I didn't want to be disrespectful. I hope you didn't mind. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that, y'all. But you said that's a big if, LOL. Feels like a scam to me, right? But I thought about that. All those experimental drugs, right? What if they actually made him worse or gave it to him? Right, but George, thank you. You follow me? Like, what if they gave it to him, y'all? What if he don't even have the COVID and they gave him something else on some kind of Putin type stuff? You know what I mean? What if it's all because they are tired of him, y'all? Like, literally, they are tired of him. They don't even care if half the country is supporting him. I'm not going to say half the country. If his base is still supporting him, they don't even care. They don't want him if he loses the election. They don't want the country to break out in utter chaos. They don't want none of this to happen. Now, y'all know in the old days we all know what they did to Kennedy, right? Now, let's not act like we don't know what they did to Kennedy because he was causing a ruckus, right? He was doing too much. All right, we ain't even gonna go. We all know the story, right? Honey, thank you, Maturish. We all know what happened to Kennedy when he was raising the roof feathers, right? So, yeah, what if it's something like that going on? And like I said, well, see, Sunday, here you go, trying to get the VP in space only for a little while. Because the election is what? Are we down to less than 30 days now? Or are we at 31 or 32 days, right? For the election. Biden is clearly going to win, especially if he's out of the way. They're not going to, Prince is not going to be the next president, just to put it this way, right? It's clearly Biden's turn, right? But they want as little commotion as possible. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, right, Amethyst, right, Maturish, all of y'all, you see what I'm saying? We catching on now, but look, I saw the show. As soon as I heard that, right, and I glanced out of it at the corner of my eye, the kids in there making noise, and I clicked onto the Young Turks, and I heard him talking about it, but I didn't hear him talking about what if, and why is the press. So now I know it's the president, and we know he been doing this rah-rah. He didn't want to believe, he downplayed the whole COVID thing. But what if? Oh, and this is what tipped me over the edge. I just thought about it. What tipped me over the edge of thinking this, y'all, is when I seen on the news this morning when they said that, other dignitaries were offering him well wishes. Obama and the Clintons, and somebody else, a whole bunch of them, right? Oh, Hillary Clinton, y'all. Obama, Hillary Clinton in particular, the Clintons together, and some others were, tweeting him well wishes and stuff. And I'm like, hold up, all these people that he done went back, Ted Cruz, he called Ted Cruz's wife ugly, right? He straight up called her ugly. He said his wife was ugly, but all these, I'm so sorry, y'all don't know this petty. All these people are wishing him well. The mass media, the mainstream media is acting concerned. They're trying to act like they give a damn, but they really don't. You know what I mean? What if all of this is part? Because there really is a deep state. We just we know this, right? We all know that there are plans within plans, right? What if this is the setup, y'all? And remember, remember what he said. He said if he loses the election, he's not going to. He don't know if he can agree to a peaceful transition of power, meaning he gonna kick up the dust. We know he got the white supremacy racists behind him, like the Proud Boys and all this and all that. I also saw a report to where they were saying people were speculating that there could possibly some kind of violence and mayhem, on election day, right? Election day disruptions at the polls and stuff, right? What if they are trying to avoid all of this? What if they are now trying to right the wrong? And what if this man really is sick? But did he naturally catch the COVID? Does he even have the COVID? That's my question, allegedly. What if there is something else more sinister going on? You know what I mean? Yes, Maturish Hillary did. She sent her well wishes. Barack Obama did too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Google it, Maturish girl. Google the tweets. Wishing Trump well. Best wishes, get well soon. All that. Hillary did after he tried to humiliate her for having pneumonia. Yeah, exactly from 1 year. Exactly from 1 year to the day he got to. Exactly. Right. I'm telling you. Y'all can go Google this, right? As soon as you Google it, all the info will pop back up. Y'all know that I hope Matwisha do a video and expound on it, girl. And but it's just a lot going on. And not only like I said, if he really does have it, could he allegedly have been, a little poison or whatever? They gave him a little bit too much mint julep tea. Allegedly, could that be a reason? There's certain words that I can't use, and I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want them to snatch my video. But yeah, that's crazy, right? They do kind of have to wish them well, right? But it's kind of obvious. Now I know for a fact Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama cannot stand 45. Okay, now we know all this stuff that's done came out, all those recordings from Melania's friend. Okay, honey, check it out. They be doing some whole. It is a big. I know that's right, Maturish. I know, right? Hey, DOD, with friends, they be doing some whole beef sector stuff, right? Y'all know that it's real shady the way Melania's so-called friends. Her friend, that woman that wrote that book, was taping her and everything, right? So she was planning on stabbing her in the back all along. She taped all that shady stuff she said, and she done wrote a book. She done released the tapes. Honey, they released the tapes all over everywhere. Do you see what I'm saying? If you ever been deathly ill, perhaps you might. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody, honey. You got to be careful. But there is such a thing as karma. But my issue right now is, what if he has been given something, all right, mimicking COVID-19 or been given COVID-19? Because a lot of us believe that the whole pandemic is exactly what I'm saying, a pandemic, okay? A lot of people believe that this is a whole pandemic. Y'all get my meaning? So, yeah. It's not going to look on Trump if he badmouths Obama. Right. But you said me either. I'm not wishing anything. Yeah, on anyone, but I don't have to care how you feel. Yeah, absolutely. It's karma. he's a freaking xenophobe. He's beyond a racist. He has, pretty much, thrown this country into the crapper. He mishandled the coronavirus. Didn't brag. Didn't let the man know that he on purpose want to play it down. He has played his part in the lives being lost of over 200,000 Americans. He is complicit in over 200,000 deaths. Complicit. He refused to, come out, endorsing even wearing a mask. He refused to do that. So, but like I said, for whatever the scenario is here, and if he is going through this right now, planned, or either he just catch it, or even if it's planned or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? It's called karma, and it still could be a big hoax. Don't get me wrong, because I don't trust nothing that he say. But the way the doctor was, going back and forth with the timeline as it pertains to when they think he got infected, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe it is something wrong with him. Because I got to thinking, hey, they sick of him. There's a trend. They don't want out. They are sick. They sick of all this upheaval and all this uprising going on in the country. Do you see what I'm saying? The stock market is all over the place. The country is in the crapper. There is no law and order in this country. There is only chaos, and he keeps fueling the fires of chaos. But it won't be the first time that the deep state has handled a sitting POTUS. Okay, it won't be the first time. We all know that, because we know for a fact it was proven that the deep state, and I'm trying to choose my words, had something to do with the assassination of JFK. Okay. But you said, did you hear the doctor slip and say he had been sick? Yeah, for 72 hours this morning. Yes, ma'am, Miss Matures. And he kept trying to walk it back. And the way he worded things is real. It's real crafty. You know what I mean? So, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure did. Hey, Ronnie Q says, hey, in chat. Notice he has not turned over any power to others to run the country. Now, that's true, too. That's true, too, Ronnie Q. I didn't even think about it, but you're absolutely right. Like I said, that goes back to the theory. Is it a hoax? Is it really real at all? You know, Amethyst said I heard that too. Hey, Regina M. But yeah, it's just something to think about. Now I know it's just something that I was playing around in my head, because it's absolutely plausible that it could be something extra going on here, because they are sick of him. You know what I mean? That doctor is going to lose his job. Okay. And I was listening, and I didn't know that this had happened, y'all, but I was listening to the young Turks over there, and they said that Trump, I think they said a year ago or something like that, Trump had two goons coming to his doctor's office, his not his military doctor, but the doctor that he had, before he came into office, had these goons break into the doctor's office and steal his medical records, like a year or so ago. And then the doctor came out and talked about it. So I'm going to try to find it, because I just heard it. I didn't even know that happened. You know, Regina M says, breaking news, Chris Christie now has COVID-19 and checks into New Jersey. Is that right, Regina? Oh, well, I'm going to have to check it out. Hey, Miss Cruiser. Hey, chat. Wow, earlier they said he was fine. Yeah, now they're speculating. They said he was having trouble breathing. Is that true about Chris Christie? Oh, wow, I have to watch the replay. Didn't hear your theory. Okay, yeah, my theory was, Ronnie Q, real quick, that if he does have it, who gave it to him, basically, allegedly. The under the radar. About the breaking in the doctor's office. Yes, mature shit is. It's on the one that it says breaking news. It don't say 45. But that name is having trouble breathing or something like that. It says. Cause it was still a live stream in progress. A DOD says yes. Chris Christie is in the hospital for C-19. Wow. Let me tell y'all something else I got to thinking about. Let me read this first. Amethyst said the VP automatically takes absolutely roles to keep the government running. Yes, he does. VP has to be prepared to assume power immediately. That's it. That you're absolutely right. That's why in our They always, no matter what administration it is, they always try to keep the VP out of as much, of the dirty dealings as they can, because if something ever happens to the president, he does have to ascend to power. You know, he has to become the president, and so they try to keep him as clean as they can. You see what I'm saying? And so, too, Danielle said, yes, I remember that, too. It was his personal private doctor. Sure was, yep. You remember that, Danielle? I had never heard about that until I was listening to the Young Turks video. I hadn't heard that before. I sure hadn't. Miss Cruiser said, one of our politicians have COVID, too. Tillis, North Carolina. Really, he was around 45. They were talking about an event that they had on Wednesday, some kind of Republican event or something, and they were saying they had a buffet, and dude was like, it was a smorgasbord, it was a buffet full of COVID and all of this and all that. I'm wondering, did they contact the COVID from, was there one super spreader, was Hope Hicks at the event, and was she the super spreader, or is this a hoax, or is it planted that way? Ooh, child. Hey, pressure cooker. It's just so much. So many conspiracy, because he done so much, y'all. That is it really out of the realm of possibility that it could be something nefarious going on here. That's my issue. And so, yeah, it's just crazy. Or did he just get it at the buffet? Yeah. Okay. But either way, it's karma. So, yeah. But True said, shoot, hold on. Mature said Chris Christie wasn't in the hospital this AM. Wow, this is getting good. It sure is. It sure is, honey. Child. It is true, Miss O. In fact, Chris Christie has asthma. Is that right, guys? Great Ronnie Q said yes, but the beefy is not running things now. Was my point. Yeah, no, he's not. Somebody said earlier that they haven't turned over power. Trump hadn't turned over power. Like, why would he? It's really too early, And we know that Trump is a control freak, so like, really, he wouldn't. He wouldn't even be expected to at this point in time. I guess, he would not turn over power to him during his hospital. No, he won't do that. No. Mature said it was a fundraiser on Wednesday. Yeah, they knew Hicks was sick, and she went in. Wow, maybe she's a super spreader. Private fundraiser. Trump doctor said earlier that Trump is doing well. Yeah, and he came back and said he was having trouble breathing. And they asked him if he was on a breathing machine or a ventilator or on oxygen or whatever. He was like, he's not on, any of that now. He kept saying he's not on that now. Sometimes the devil's in the details. He's not on it now. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Says there's no way Hope Hicks tested positive on Wednesday and 45 on Thursday. DOD checked his record in 22. I heard that, pressure cooker. Then yes, the doctor said Trump wrote his own health report. The doctor said Trump wrote his own health report about Trump is in great. Oh, he wrote it himself, that he's in great shape for his age when he was running for the presidency. Wow. Snazzy Girl said, I just heard 45 not breathing well. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Snazzy Girl. After the cocktail. Yeah, he was giving that remdesivir and something else, right? Was giving, that's what's going on. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Snazzy Girl. I didn't get to the remdesivir part. What the reason why I did the video is because we were theorizing as to, if he does in fact have something, how did he get that something? Yeah, I heard that Kellyanne Conway had it as well. I did hear that. Why would they give him experimental cocktail? Child, Ronnie Q, that happened on my department. 8 people tested one day after the next. Yeah, you can be a super spreader. You can be what do they call it? You won't even show any signs of sickness, and you can be the super spreader. But you're not sick, but you got it. You spread it to everybody else. What do they call it? That y'all? When you're not sick, but you got it, you're affecting everybody else. Asymptomatic. Thank you, Democrat. Thank you. Asymptomatic, and you spreading it to everybody else, and you're not showing any symptoms at all. Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie Q. When does the 25th Amendment come into play? At what point? I'm assuming I'm assuming pressure cooker if he falls comatose, maybe. But at this point in time, see, I still can't always agree with it because somebody said he was still tweeting. So there are conflicting reports going on, and we know that he's a liar. But if he's not lying, it's a lot going on. But that's a good question. It's absolutely relevant. Yeah, he won't turn over power. Like, why would he? It's a lot going on. You know what I mean? Pressure cooker. It's a lot. It's. I still don't feel good about it. I feel like something is extra. It's just I don't feel like he just contracted the COVID from a super spreader. I just don't. I'm not. It's just something. You know how the hair when you hear something and them little hairs stick up in the back of your neck. That's what that. I just it ain't right. It ain't. What's that song? Keith Sweat says something, 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 something just ain't right. It just ain't right. You know what I mean? Something going on. Hope and Jared were in close contact on it. I think Jared is allegedly sleeping with Hope Hicks. That's my theory on that too. They offer cozy with one another. Honey, I felt that when I looked at them both in the frame together. Child. As long as he is in his right mind, yes, yes. They will not trans. No, they won't. No, certain things have to take place. Why do you think Nancy? Y'all remember when Nancy Reagan? The story came out years later that we know that Ronald Reagan had the what do you call it, the Alzheimer's, and she hid that from the rest of the world, and he never gave over transition power to the vice president of anything because she wanted to protect his legacy. It's a lot of back dealing and stuff that be going on. And so, yeah, ain't no telling what's really going on up there. You know, A-Class said our prime minister didn't take C-19 seriously, running around shaking people's head. Yeah, and I saw a report on him, A-Class. What's his name? Tony something, right? And they say he still ain't right since he allegedly, supposed to have recovered from the COVID. He still ain't right. Ronnie Q said now COVID has to build up in your system a few days before it's detectable. But guess what, Ronnie? What if somebody gave it to him directly? You know how the people have often theorized that, what was that rapper's name that they say, that death row guy shot A's into him and he died a couple of months later? What was his name? What if it's that kind of scenario? Too short, not too short, but and I believe it. You know, said, well, has he ever been in his right? Nope. Patricia said it should come into play when 45 is unable to perform. Yes, his duties, absolutely. We are not going to know, right, when he has that moment. Just like Nancy Reagan. That's why I talked about Nancy Reagan. You're right about that, Patricia. She's old. They're all lying about her. They sure are. Nancy Reagan sure did. Sure did. She never transferred the transfer of power. And Ronald Reagan was in bed with Alzheimer's. Easy E, thank you. That's him. I agree with you. We are not being told. Yeah, we ain't being told the real story. Not the real story at all. Nope. Yeah, Suge Knight. Thank you, Moon and Gloom. Why are you eating? The snorkel is bad enough without you smacking. Well, thank you, California girl, for your observation, but I'm not eating. But this snorkel is here to stay, love, but unfortunately, you are not. Bye. Anyway, y'all. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, you never really know what in the world. You got to question everything coming out of the White House, okay? Question everything coming from the government in the first place. You know what I mean? I mean, come on now, really. So, yeah, I'm just suspect. It made the hairs on the back. Hey, Andrea. It made the hairs on Andrea. I'm sorry. It made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Because I'm starting to hear a little bit, too. It's something going on. It's something afoot, people. Something is afoot when it comes to 45. They have lied this whole 4 years. Absolutely. Who expects the truth now? Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Yeah. Yeah. They're not going to turn it over to Pence. Well, they're not wanting to. They're not wanting to. I don't think they're really wanting to. I don't know if they can hold him either. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when Pence was chosen to be vice president, he was chosen because they know that he was going to follow Trump, what he wanted, his wishes to the letter. Even though Trump done tried to, attack him, he's done tried to attack Pence a couple of times, but Pence will not fold. He will not stray away from the plan. He just holds tight. You know what I mean? Pence will pardon Trump. But see, I'm thinking they wanting to get Trump up out of here. Ain't nobody gonna have to worry about pardoning him. Jesus gonna have to pardon Trump if they done what I think they done, Deborah. Child, honey. Ronnie Q says Russia is known, I guess, for taking people with bio. Absolutely, I talked about that earlier, Ronnie Q. Yep, about that man that was poisoned and flown to Germany, and he was in direct opposition to Putin. He was a staunch advocate against Putin's regime. Yeah, they poisoned and tried to kill him. You know, and so yeah, it's just crazy. Uh huh. Pence can't point state charges though. Deborah Lewis said true. Child. It's a lot going on, y'all. But you got to look at the history of this United States of America, especially when it comes to, um, you know, things of this nature. Short Yellow Bus says, good evening. Pence can't pardon him from NY coming, from New York coming. Russia loves to use. They sure do it. This ain't the first time, right? Ronnie Q said, yep, he was running against Putin and wound the poison. Yeah. They flew him to Germany. He tried to take him out. They believed he got poisoned on the water bottle. They said the poison wasn't in the water, but it was around the lip, the top part of the water bottle. That's where the poison was. It wasn't in the water, but it was around the top of it, of the rim of the water bottle. Yeah, and like I said, it's been done before. What if they done did that to 45, y'all? It's too much going on with him. They are not going to see. He is only one man. They are not going to let him completely rip this country apart. They're going to stop him before he does that. And he done said too much out of his mouth. I did a video earlier about people talking too much. Sometimes you can talk yourself into real big trouble. We all know this is a dust, but some people don't have no chill. He done too much. Then why hasn't opened indictment? Is that right? That's short little but Pence can only pardon him from federal charges. We know how to get rid of you. I heard that, Deborah. Wow, never thought of that. Good point, child. A-Class said, interestingly, 3 right-wing leaders have caught C-19. Really, so far, American UK. Oh, good analogy, A-Class. Mature says, LOL. Like I said, this is getting right. Ain't it getting real good? I'm like, ooh, this the best show going. Right, what you doing? Okay, Mr. Chocolate. You looking kind of shady to me. Why, Brady? About what?
I lost a piece on this car. Let me go in here and work it out for her.
Oh, Lord, please find the car piece. Is that it, Brady?
No, baby. I'll get him one.
Oh, Lord. Chad, Brady crying about the car, Chad. His little motor car. These children, they better leave me alone. Anyway, LOL, like I said, it's getting good. Sorry about this, y'all. It's been a lot going on all day on my videos, y'all. Y'all know that, child. It is getting good, Short Yellow Bus. But Mature said the same. It's a whole, cause like like one of them thriller type old Denzel Washington conspiracy thriller movies and stuff. I mentioned Scandal. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, honey, it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Coincidentally, the 25th Amendment was passed after Kennedy was killed. People believe there was. We just talked about Andrea. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Andrea. I tell you, y'all gonna have to go back and look at the beginning of the video. But yeah, great minds think alike. We just had already talked about it. Yeah. Snazzy Girl said, critically thinking, if Trump stops tweeting, he will be in trouble. Oh wow. That's what it would take. to keep him off Twitter. Ooh, that's a good point, Snazzy girl. Oh, wow. Maybe he's tweeting to let his people know that he's still okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's almost like a soap opera. Right, right. Like a whole conspiracy movie. I was trying to think of one of the conspiracy movies that I used to love. They don't make really good conspiracy theory movies anymore. Suspense thrillers or whatever you call them. They don't make them good no more. I can figure out a plot and like 10 minutes into the movie, I know what's gonna happen at the end because the writing is not good anymore. Now I was surprised by Antebellum. Antebellum got me. I ain't gonna lie. I was so happy to be not knowing what was going on the movie. What the Pelican Brief? Have you ever seen that movie, The Pelican Brief? It was that one I really liked that one, and it was another one I really liked. It's a couple of them. You missed that part. That's all right. That's all right. I'll just go back and listen to it, girl. I appreciate it if you would. A class said I wouldn't be surprised if if he is not tweeting for himself. That's a good point, A class. That's another good point. Yes, ma'am. Excellent point. Yep. 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 Montreal King said the plague has hit Pharaoh. Oh, uh-oh. I think it's time for him to let my people go. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's the day quote of the day. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let my people go. Y'all a mess. Pressure Cookie said, yes, I'm with A-Class. Someone could be tweeting for him. Absolutely. Somebody could be tweeting for him, honey. What you say? I need to turn my Twitter notifications. Get child. I can't be missing all this good news. Right? Right? Child. Trump knows. But I remember, I don't know what I was looking at. I don't even know if the person, it was maybe Jimmy Kimmel Live or something, and they were saying the reason why Trump eats, takeout food, and, they were saying he loved KFC and all of this and all that, but the reason why he loved takeout food is because he think people is trying to poison him in the White House and stuff like that. What if that wasn't a joke? What if that was true? You know what I mean? Honey. I seen somebody say something about Antebellum. Oh, Snazzy girl said Antebellum was very good with them. It really was. It shocked me. It got me. It got me. Yeah. Short Bus says, I think if he gets out on a ventilator, someone else is doing it. Oh, wow. If he gets put on the ventilator, someone else is okay. Now this him tweeting bad punctuation at all. Sunday. If she said if we see a tweet that makes sense, we'll know it's not 45. Child. Hey, Bowen. Tell him don't fight it. Ooh. Let it have its way all over his body. I agree with you. The knives can be out. Oh, yes. It's absolutely plausible. He's done way too much. He's done way too much damage. And the closer he gets to election, the more damage he does. Like, they got to stop the leak. Like, he done. I'm surprised that it took this long, okay? I can't believe it. I'm like, wow. This what we doing in this country these days? Because, baby, people have been assassinated for much less. If y'all know y'all history, y'all know I'm telling the truth about that, honey. Oh, yes. Assassinated for much less. Done gone missing. And I've always had my own theories, a couple of conspiracy theories around the death of the Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia. Scalia. I've always had my suspicions around his death. It don't sound right to me. And so, but just a lot going on. Monica says 2 senators on the Judiciary Committee have tested positive. Wow, too. Tom Tillis and Mike Lee. They were trying to push that, South Carolina nominee through. Now they got it too. Wow. Ooh, Natasha, good point. Andrea says, I keep telling people Twitter is where it's at, child. Oh, wow. Brush Cook said, wow. Andrea said, I think he is still alive and kicking. Short Bus said, what if Putin feels like he is absolute good point. But True said, that is true. He's afraid of being poisoned. Yeah, oh, okay. So he eats Mickey D's. And yes. I heard. I didn't know if it was, just a joke or what. But I had heard that he's afraid of getting poisoned. Yep. History, Julius Caesar. You right? What? A class? What? Killed him on the floor, okay? Killed him on the floor. Yes, Julius Caesar. Come on now. That's right. That's true. That's true. Yellow Bus said immature, which probably means his blood pressure and cholesterol are through. Absolutely. They said he had a heart condition. I didn't know he had a heart condition. I had no idea. Andrea said 209,000 people gone because of a hard-headed leader. Ain't that something, Andrea? Child. Child. Short Bus said I'm in NC. Tom Tillis needs to go. Yep, Twitter is the place. Haha. SC Supreme Court nominee. Oh, is that what SC mean? Okay. Try to push the Supreme Court nominee through. Okay, I got you, Ronnie. Sorry about misspeaking. Sorry. I'm trying to catch up with the comments, and plus I'm trying to be nosy, y'all. What I read on Twitter is 45 knew he had it when he did wow. You know, they said that they tested Biden, and Biden tested negative for coronavirus. So, but we know it can lay dormant in your body for what, almost up to a month or up to a month. They really don't know how long it can lay dormant in your body before you present signs or something, or before you test positive. So they don't know that, you know. But that's what they said. He tested negative. What I read on Twitter is 45 knew he had it. Oh, I read that. He said he had perfect health. Who Trump show did? Chris Christie has it too. Yeah, we said that, pressure cooker. Yeah, we talked about that. Said girl said y'all can pray for Trump. I'll stand back and stand by. Ooh, no pun intended. Girl. Ooh, that was deep, Snazzy's girl. Ha ha. Honey. And Trump held a rally. Ooh, I said the word. And 45 held a rally the day after that nominee has been exposed. He is selfish. And Andrea, guess what that doctor slipped and said this morning? Right. He had to have known he had it when he went to that event. Ain't no telling. Also, Christie was 45's debate. Yep. I heard Christie talking about he had prepped him and all of this and that on the debate and all this and all that. You are a courier 2 weeks before being positive. I'm in contact. Is that right? Okay. I didn't know the timeline, but I knew before you could be carrying it and transmitting it before you even test positive. I did hear that. I sure did. Apples be real said the Most High is at work in this whole situation. Child. Who was that said back to the story of Pharaoh, Moses let my people go? Child. Ronnie Q said it's short. Yeah, the U.S. government might be at play here too. Well, the deep state might be at stake here too. Okay, because we done seen it. We done seen it be done before. It might not be the Most High, honey. It might be the deep state, child. Ooh-wee. Short yellow bus. But she already had it over the summer, if I recall. Who already had it over the summer? Yes, Andreas, I read about that and shook my head. Mature says, "That's girl XO. It is what it is. No pun intended, child. Child. Now TC, then all walking around with. Now you see them out. Now we see them all walking around with masks. Supreme Court nominee already. Oh, the Supreme Court nominee already had it. Wow. Andrea said, God uses people to carry out his plans. He will not be my... Amen, Andrea. I agree with that. Child. Eclectic said, that's a good point, though. That's a good point, too. That could be another whole new avenue that we need to consider. Eclectic says, I need Trump to survive until after the election is over. Biden has a great chance against Trump, but not sure about his chance against Pence. I think that he'll still win even over Pence if something like that happens, but you never know. Because there are plans on plans on plans. So who really knows? Yeah, so that's still a valid point. Absolutely. Anything is possible. Straight from the gate said it's because of the tariffs out on China. All of this broke out after that. We should have just let him be. Child, come on now. The Supreme Court nominee had the virus over the summer. Really? I didn't know that. Wow. Wow. A-Class said UK News said he gave speech saying C-19 is behind us. Child. What you say, A-Class? My opinion said God said sit down. Okay. Sit down. Shut up. Be humble. Child. Oh, dang. I'm like, well, let's just see if they are lying about being immune if she catches it again. Bauer says some Republicans are willing to support Biden. Oh, yes, they are, but not Pence. Absolutely. I don't think nobody really wants Pence to be the president, not even for a little while. He's a stone cold lunatic. He crazy on a whole new level. He'll be the mother to come up in there and push the button real quick. Like, he a psycho. It's something wrong. He's like a serial killer. Like, I think he's a sociopath. There's something wrong with him. Like, for real. But just because it was around him, too. Have you watched Biden 94 crime bill? Have I watched it? Have I read it? I know bits and pieces about it. I don't know it word for word, but yeah, I know about it. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm aware of it. But have I watched it? No. Hey, Chevelle. Matures Pence. Something is absolutely wrong with him. Matures. This is sociopathic. There's something wrong with him. I agree. Uh-huh. He said I agree about Pence. Yeah. Pressure cooker said, I wouldn't want him to walk around the corner on me at night. You know what I mean? Or walk up behind me when I'm trying to get out of my car and it's an empty parking lot. No, not him. Nope. He creeps me out. It's something about him. That might be an excellent test subject. If she gets it, they can push her nomination back. Hey, Jim and Ice. Miss Olivia, I was trying to stay in the clouds, but fell out laughing at you. Thank you, Jim and Ice. Y'all a mess. But y'all, I just wanted to share my theory with you guys, right? I'm going to try to keep this video up. I don't even know if they're going to let me keep it up. I don't know what's going to happen, but I try to refrain from saying the name. All of this, just let me say, is allegedly. This is just something that I was thinking. I try to watch my words because I'm just glad to know that other people are thinking this way too. Because ain't nobody stupid around here because they doing way too much. They doing too much. And when you get people offering, sympathy, get well soon, like freaking Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, nope. That's too much. Stacey said Trump tweeted this 4 hours ago. Says, hence the theory someone could be tweeting for him. So out of his character, our great USA wants and needs stimulus. Work together and get it done. Is that what he said? Child. A-Class said our prime minister is all over the place mentally. We suffer too. Yes, I heard about that. A-Class, they spoke about it yesterday here in the States. That definitely wasn't him. I heard that Gemini Snatch Girl said. Snatch Girl, nah, that's not him. But you said they're doing the absolute most. Absolutely matures. Pressure Cooker said thanks for thank you, Pressure Cooker. I'm gonna keep the video up if I can. I hope I don't get in trouble, but I think we need to know these things. I think that we have the right to discuss, certain alternate realities, because we are not followers in this world, and you do not have to. Everybody is not falling for the propaganda machine that is in place called the mass media in this country. A lot of us are free thinkers, and we know history, and we know that this doesn't happen before. You see what I'm saying? This ain't nothing brand new. Nobody's going to be shocked. Now, we won't never officially know if if what we think is true or not. But, child, A-Class, I agree something is afoot. Andrea says, see, this is why I get behind in this B sector stuff. Right. I like the political. Yeah, me too. No shade. Like the shade given. It's nothing like politics, baby. Ooh, politics is drama, honey. You right about that, Andrea. I love politics. I've been getting my whole life. My head be going to the side sometimes. I be hearing the nonsense coming out of these people's mouth. So I be getting my whole life. Coming to these fools. Child. Facts, the plot thickens, everyone, right? English Prime Minister is just like 45. Absolutely, I agree, Miss O. Absolutely, we have to pay attention. Because, like I said a couple of days ago, so many times in our black communities that we are the last ones to find out anything. And for that reason, since we are the last ones to know for a whole lot of reasons, we are left unprepared. By the time we find out, it's too late to prepare. It just is what it is. And so I always try to keep watch. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. So that's how, yeah, it's crazy, but it is what it is. He doing the right thing. Let the Lincoln Project continue with the negative ads. Ronnie Q said I would play everything. I would play everything 45 said about a hoax. It is what it is. It will be gone by. So that's what he said, right, right. Yep, with the clock tallying the death toll
Wrong.
for an ad,
I said
honey.
you gotta charge it.
Mature said, I think you're good. Thank you, Mature. I think you're good on the video.
What you
Tweak
talking
the
about?
title and take out 45. Okay.
What you talking about, Olivia?
Trump, Donald Trump.
Ugh, that yellow, orange.
Well, he's
walking.
supposed to have COVID, right? He's supposed to have contracted the COVID. Do you believe that?
Who has COVID?
Or do you think it's like a conspiracy theory?
I don't think no. I think he deserved to get the cover, but that's not.
Oh, Lord. That was my 13-year-old, y'all.
Who has
My nephew. Huh? Trump. 45.
Trump?
He's an orange walking peach. Come on.
I don't know.
He's an orange
Who?
walking.
45? Who's 45?
The president.
Oh. I bet. What did he do? What did the 45th president do?
I think he got COVID.
Really? That's not him. Being outside.
Is that right? Is that how you feel about it, Jerome?
I hope the Trump gets COVID.
But why are you so pretty? Can you tell me that? Why are you so handsome? Huh?
That's what at school.
Huh?
That's what the
That's
girls tell me.
what the girls tell. Boy, go by. Get away. Go away. Y'all hear my nephew? Y'all, that's not my oldest nephew. That's the one that's 11. Talking about some of the girls tell him he cute at school. I said, Lord, y'all, these little people in this family.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, y'all. These people be so. These little people in my family, y'all. It's just like it be a lot going on. Okay, you can't tell. They'll look at you like you crazy if you say they ugly or something. Like they clearly you're confused. Okay. Who trying to get it from there? Anyway, my father. Let me get out here, y'all. I want somebody to advertise. I read that my father, A class said my father. My father taught me to follow the news and politics. Absolutely, me too, A class. Yeah, absolutely, Jim. I said, yeah, yellow bus. They really are. My notifications stay on for them. Snazzy Girl said they just reported 45 is not on a clear path to. It's not on a clear path to recovery. Senate officials are saying. Is that right, Snazzy Girl? Oh wow, interesting. As soon as I close out the video, I'm gonna go, look at some news. Click on a couple of news stations. I be having one news station on one place and another cable news station place on another. It'd be a lot going on, right? Out of the mouths of babes. Yeah, they're a mess, Ron Q. These little men, these little KTA class, they do. So that's good. Say maturish on the CBS Evening News. Is that where it was, Stacey Girl? Jim I said they are relentless, and I enjoy every minute. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're welcome, Maturish. I'm a happy woman right now. I heard it. Oh, Maturish, y'all ain't saving no blows. Y'all ain't holding no punches when it comes to 45, okay? I'm just saying. Nobody is holding back, like, at all, okay? Child. Source of info, please. MSNBC isn't reporting anything. Well, Snazzy Girl just said she heard it on the CBS Evening News. Uh-huh. And I heard the initial report about him not being able to breathe on the young. Well, I glanced at it. I think it was CNN before I came out the door. And then I went and found it on the Young Turks on TYT. That is what I was talking about earlier. Uh-huh. Andrea, pray for the people 45 affected. Includes Secret Service. Infected, right. Secret Service and everyone at the rally. And wherever he went in the past 14 days. Now, what about Herman Cain? Y'all remember Herman Cain at that rally? shucking and driving, jiving, skinning and grinning. And what was it? A couple of weeks later, he was gone away from it, honey. Child, last night people on Twitter was selling child. They would say, never mind, he just posted a video on Twitter. Who posted the video? Who posted the video, Cobra? You love TYT for news. Me too, Ronnie Q. Uh, Thanking the mid staff. Who Trump just posted the video? I mean 45? Is that who posted it? What? Thanking the mid staff. Ronnie Q TYT is my favorite. YT page. Well, didn't they say the devil never goes anywhere? Huh, this is quite intriguing. Absolutely. Guess what? Who's horrible? On my way. Oh, he did cover. He just posted a video. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to go look at it. I had no idea. The innocent people. I do feel absolutely, absolutely the innocent people. Over 200,000 innocent people. Okay, so yeah, in this country, not over 2 million globally, but in this country alone, 200,000 plus people have lost their lives. The C-19. Yep, yep, yes. He's thanking the med staff at Walter Reed. Is he leaving Walter Reed? I see his video on Twitter going to watch. Yeah, me too. I'm going to get out here now and watch it because I'm like, what? I might have to come back and, and get look at his eyes and stuff and see what the heck is going on with him. You know what I mean? Thanking him. So, is he leaving the hospital? Do y'all know if he leaving or not? Cobra said he thanking the med staff, but I wonder, is he leaving? That's what I want to know. He does not look his best. Oh, wow. He didn't look good, too good to me yesterday. Oh, he's sitting. He is situated at a desk talking. Oh, wow. He does not look his best. He's sitting. Yes, come back. I have to if it's some more breaking news. Miss Olivia, can you bear that cross for me? I can't watch him. I sure can, Gemini's. Because like I said, it's very, very intriguing to me. I love politics. I especially love it when there's some shady stuff afoot. It's like a whole movie. This whole presidency, his whole term, this past 4 years has been like a whole bad movie. Like, for real. In my mind, this is horrible. This story is conflicting as usual. Someone is like absolutely short. That's right, shortly. I agree. It's conflicting. And it's strange, like what is really going on. Andre, he probably has to stay at Walter Reed. I know he went yesterday. He won't be leaving the hospital. He won't be leaving the hospital. I heard that. This story is conflicting as usual. Someone is lying. I agree with that. A-Class says, so was Boris sitting in front of a desk before he was rushed to the hospital, child. But anyway, y'all, like I said, if I find out some more juicy news, I'm going to come back and we'll talk about it some more. This is very interesting to me. You know what I mean? I know it's, look at all of y'all, it's interesting to all of us. As it should be, okay? As it should be interesting. Thank you guys so much for joining the convo, So, yeah. Yeah. Truth is always stranger than fiction. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. Real life is always better than any old kind of mess you can orchestrate or you can, just have things be playing out. And the government, baby, they ain't no joke. You can't put nothing past them. Now those 10 doctors will look like fools if he expect true. I remember the A-Class boys was doing the most. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off here. You guys have a nice evening. Like I said, if something else pop off, I'm going to come back and talk to y'all. But in between time, stay prayed up, stay safe, watch the news so that we know he's talking about the men's worked that fast. Wow. I will, Snazzy Girl. Hey, John Q. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Stay prayed up. Like I said, stay safe. Watch the news because I'm going to get back on here. I'm going to go home so I can look at it in peace because these babies ain't going to let me have no peace, okay? And I need to focus, right? And so I'm going to talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Thanks for joining. Peace.